What's up guys, it is Tactic Game here today, and today's video is going to be on some Battlefield 2042. And before we get into the video, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. That lets me know that you like the content and you want more, and let's get into the video. Well guys, let's talk about Battlefield 2042. And supposedly some down the week, Battlefield 2042 kind of broke its own little record since it launched. Its player base went up after the free weekend. Now a lot of people thought it was just, you know, it being the free weekend and it'll go down. Actually, it didn't stop. It actually went up, and as you can see on pictures here, I even refreshed it just to make sure this was correct, and I thought this was actually amazing in some degree. Even though the game does get negativity towards the game, it still somehow even did more than what it originally did at launch. And I ain't gonna lie to you, the haters are gonna hate. I know they're mad. They're like, bro, I thought this was a dead game. Why is it still alive? It's gonna be, I wonder what the response is. Actually, I looked on Twitter to see the comments, and instead of it being a good thing, it's just negativity all down the road. It's like, bro, you can only say the same shit over and over again, and like, just keep saying the same stuff sometimes. People repeat. It's like bot lobby just going through. And some people think it's still 2021 and actually believe it's still like 2021. But to this point, I'm kind of just tired of hearing the talking shit. To this point, it's like, please just shut the fuck up if you don't want to play the game. Like, I literally look at the all chat and if someone's like, oh, dead game, delete. And I'm like, well, delete, shut the fuck up and just go away. But unfortunately, it's not enough. They just don't know how to do that. Actually, people nowadays just want to keep on rambling on until they get what they want. People not to buy the game or do whatever, or pre-order wherever the hell they want them to do, convince people not to play the game. That's what some people do in the gaming space, which I'm actually going to make videos on some of the stupid stuff that goes on in the gaming space, just in general. I think it's gotten out of hand, and I think there's an ultra negative, either troll or negative people have now trying to convince the gaming community to be like them, and it's so fucking, to me, it's just brainwashing the fuck out of people. And to actually, like, people don't actually make decisions if they're gonna buy a game because they want to or based on their own opinion. They're using someone else's opinion or excuses of why they don't want to buy the game. And it's to me, I just find it just pathetic at times. And I don't mean to go through a rant. It's just like, I try to be very positive in my videos and try to be more informative and stuff, but in this video, it's just, when you see that the game is doing good and it's just still people just going at it, regardless of the history between DICE and the community. I understand DICE shouldn't be forgiven. That's true. That's not, no one's saying that, but like, hey bro, just give them the kudos and call it a day. I'm not saying forgive them or forget what they did. No, you know, always keep on watching if they mess up, you know, always, you know, like, hold them accountable. That's fine. But like, hey, you gotta, hey, pull back. Like, you got that one person that just keeps talking. And you're like, hey bro, we done arguing. Stop talking. Just, hey, sit your ass back and sit down, you know? And another thing, if you want to criticize the seasons and stuff like that, that's fine. But goddamn, I don't want to hear you talk about this same game every time. Like, some people just build their whole YouTube career just shitting on games or just one specific game. And it's like, what happens if this game starts being good again, or the next future games? What are you going to do next? What's the plan in that? Like, well, what do you have set up next? Because all the people you called and insulted, like, people call people shills in games now, where they just insult anybody. They don't even care. It's like, what happens when you start saying those same things? Oh, this is a good game. The next Battlefield was great, and da 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 da. It's like, well, and you bought the full price game. It's like, well, all that stuff you said in the past, you're doing now. Like, what happens? Like, are you now a shill or a bot? What? Because to me, I'm be honest with you, any person who calls someone a shill is a bot. I'm sorry. They truly are. I'm sorry. You say the same talking points every video. If I hear you say the same shit all the time, and it's every week, every time I see your video, you're a bot. You're literally in the bot lobby and will stay in there. I have no respect for you. If you can't come to me with actual points of why you're arguing about what you're arguing about, I don't want to hear it. I truly don't. I don't. You're just somebody who's just jabbing off and want people just to be in tune to what you say and have them convinced that, hey, you're right. Now, guys, I'm done with this rant, but that's just something that's been on my mind and on my chest for a minute, and I'm just tired of like ultra negative people. And then they'll talk about like ultra positive people. Is like, well, you're no different. You're just the opposite of what they are. But yeah, guys, Battlefield 2042 player base has now launched bigger now. It's actually now gotten a lot more players and new players, which is a good thing in itself. I think there's nothing better than more players and more support for the game. I think that's the best thing for this game right now. It's just to keep supporting it. Hopefully next year, because the season's going to be a lot longer, it's going to last all the way to January. Hopefully they'll probably have more content, maybe more than one map. I think what happened with Battlefield 2042 when they announced season 5, I'm pretty sure they thought that was probably going to be last season. They probably thought it wouldn't be a bigger player base, but unfortunately, due to people actually being non-biased or ultra negative or ultra positive, people who criticize it, them also taking in feedback as well. Even though some people say, well, they should have done this so long ago, it is what it is on that point. As long as they're doing it now and trying to actually appease the players, and hopefully they just don't do this next time and just do better overall. Okay, but I hope there is a future for Battlefield 2042 until the next Battlefield game, or just something comes up really big for Battlefield. Like I said, just need a little bit more content. I am going to make a new video on the Vault weapons, where they've gone. You'll see that video as well. I understand I went on a little rant. I shouldn't have. And if you got to the end of this video and tell me how you feel about your current experience playing games today. If you're a new player, whatever, and if you are a new player to Battlefield 2042, I invite you to the my channel if you want to subscribe and everything, and tell me how you feel, because I'm not gonna shit on you for it if you have some high opinion. If it's a negative, positive, it is what it is. I just want to hear the comments. Tell me how you feel, just any situation about gaming and stuff like that. That's fine, we can talk it out, whatever. It is what it is. But you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want more content like this. And I'm Dr. Game here, and I'm out. Peace.